In this video, Samuel, Andrew and I are going to be working together to prepare and cook some delicious island food in an earth oven.
Today we're making koua.
So as Samuel and Andrew had mentioned, today we are making a koua. In Fiji we call it lovo, in New Zealand or Aotearoa we call it hangi, Samoa we call it ubu. Now it was a good sunny day. This was taken in October of 2024. The reason why we made the koua was so that we could invite some family and friends over in the afternoon and had a connection with Fiji. And this is just at the back of our house. Here's Andrew helping out the best way he can. Thank you, little man.
What you doing? Put it inside. Right. Took so far that. Right. Go. Come on. You can do it. Sap the mo. Good.
Now the size of this koua is 1.5 meters in diameter. Now what we did is we brought the bits and pieces of the firewood, we put it in the center. Before adding the big firewood pieces around it. Then we start laying the stones to form an inverted cone. I like to leave a little gap right in the middle at the top, which is where we either drop in those small cubes of firelight, or as we would do back home, we put a long stick straight through, and usually under that long stick is a coconut shell, empty coconut shell, so that we're able to pour the fuel that will run down that stick into the coconut shell, and then we light it from the top.
Right. Yeah, inside. Push it in. Put it to the other side. Right, poke it in there. Yes. Okay, push. Yes. Next one. Yeah. Right. Matok. Yeah, la mamal. Gonna itchy mamal. Okay. Touch me and go like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look over here. Look over here. Yeah.
Peregian before giving the okay to go and collect as much banana leaves as I want. So the chicken, we marinated it in garlic, ginger, a bit of salt, pepper and olive oil. We also added some lamb ribs. Now for the lamb ribs, I used one of the smoky rub that they sold at Bunnings in Newsaville. Now for the a'an or dalo, I like to wrap it in the banana leaves before wrapping them with foil. Now in the island, we don't have foil, so it'll either be wrapped in banana leaves or just go straight onto the pui pui. Now this is fike. Fike is a Rotuman delicacy. Now because we don't have access to a lot of the things, we just use a normal blender to blend the a'an. Or if you don't know what a'an is dalo or taro. Now because the texture is not the same as when you use a grater. Now usually when you're using a grater, it'll be more moist than this. And the sugar, I don't usually add it in the beginning, but Dad used to add some sugar in the beginning. And because the texture is not as soft as when you use a grater, like how we use in the island, I added a little bit of coconut cream. Here's me prepping the palusami with Samuela.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the cake?
Now after the food has been prepared inside, what we're going to do now is we're going to go and prepare the stones outside and get ready to place the food and cover it. Depending on how hot the stones are, in this case the stones weren't as bright red as I wanted them to be, probably because of the wind, which is why I decided to leave it for about 2 hours. Otherwise, if the stones are bright red, you'll definitely be able to tell from the heat on your face. It can cook the food within about an hour and a half. Now it's time to take out the food.
Hide. See these small moments you should cherish. The gift of love, life, family recognize. Out of the ashes you will rise. Whoa. Wayo.
There you have it, a nice homemade koua done at the back of our house. I'd like to invite anyone viewing this to give it a try and share your experiences in the comments. Signing off now, and we'll see you in the next video. Koua,